Hello out there, YouTube land. Welcome into Buddy's Workbench. Today, I have an idea. A buddy of mine at my day job that works for a different company gave me this idea for a little homemade tool like a back saver. He made his out of it's called a fifth wheel pin puller. What it is it's a little handheld hook to reach in underneath your trailer to disconnect your fifth wheel on a commercial rig. And what he has done, see, I work in fuel hauling. I deliver to gas stations around my area, delivering gas and diesel, ethanol, and it's a lot of bending over. If you've ever seen these manhole covers, I'll place some pictures in here. These manhole covers, you bend over to cover, and then inside there's still a cap for the actual drop tube going into the tank. Well, he used this fifth wheel pin puller, which I'll put another picture up to show you. What he's done, he's kind of bent it out because it has a hook on the end of it. He's bent it out straight and ground it down a little bit so that he can hook these manhole covers. Well, it's like, cool, that's an awesome idea, man, because there's a lot of bending over. Back hurts at the end of the day. So if I can save a little bit of it, cool. But I don't want to spend the money on that tool and then turn around and destroy it and not use it for its purpose. So, riding around thinking, I had something at my house, and I'm I'm a hoarder. I save everything. So I found this, I had this rod, and it's steel, I believe it's steel, and I used to use it for like a fire poker. Just I found it out in the woods one day. I thought to myself, why can't I take it, since one end is already bent, therefore I have a handle? Why can't I bend the other end and file it down and do the same thing he was doing and save the money? So we're going to see if we can accomplish that today. So let's get into it. All right, we're going to get this set up in the vise. The end of it doesn't have to be too long, just enough to hook under. But I know the shorter I go with it, the harder it's going to be to bend. So let's see if we can get this thing bent here. Now I got this jack handle as a cheater bar. Let's see if we can't get this bent. Hold a little back pressure here. Oh yeah, there we go. Just gotta put a little weight into it. Now we're gonna want it straighter than that. Let's come back a little more. Make our bend. See, we're bending tight. So let's come up with the bar a little bit. We're gonna make this a longer bend on it. Maybe it'll make it a little easier on us on this next bend. So we come up a little bit, put a little weight on it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Yeah. There we got it. Even though that is an iron. And see, we got a nice little 90 on it. So when we go down, we should be able to hook onto these manhole covers. All right. Now, grinding on it flat, because it's a nice little gap there. Let's gauge it. Yeah, it's about a 1/2 inch. We're not going to be able to get this flat edge underneath them tanks. So we're going to have to grind and get this down a little flatter so that we can hook it. And when we're done, we're going to do some test videos. I'll bring y'all out to work with me. Give me one moment and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got what I need. We're gonna see if we can't set this up. Get it tight in there. Set it in nice. Hold on to it for us. Lock this down. I think I'm gonna put on some gloves. We got these here. Bear with me, folks. Yeah, nothing major. A little bit of hand protection goes a long way. And of course, don't forget your eye pro. I need to get some clears. I'll go to the store later and get some of those. But I can see pretty bright in here. I've got good LED lights. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm going to try this flat disc first, just because I really like how they take away the material. It's not too fast, and it leaves a little smoother surface. So we're going to see what we can do here. We might have to readjust this once we get into the grind. Here we go. Let's see. You know what? I think we're going to need to switch over to a rock disc. 1 second. There we go. All right. Let's swap that out. I don't have my tool with me, but this will work. I don't keep them very tight. They don't need to be tight. Swap over to the rock disc. That's not. Oh, adapter. There we go. That's better. I don't know. All right. Let's see what we can do here. You know what? I want to turn this. I was throwing at my workbench. Maybe that'll give you all a little bit of too. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's turn it over. I think we can take some of the other side away. Tuck that behind there. can see. I think you can see. Yeah. There. You see we got it cut down. Put a little bevel on both sides. I went ahead and flattened the bottom a little bit. So contact with the ground. And that point should give a good starting point. Now, when we get out to the job, might have to adjust it a little bit. But I think overall, it's going to do pretty well. It's good height. Should be able to hook under, get underneath thing and lift up on it. Oh, yeah. We're going to work. All right. Well, let's take this out to the job and see how she does. All right. See y'all there. All right, everyone. Welcome into my day job. I'm at a truck stop, about to offload some diesel, and we're going to try out our new little tool we made. Got a couple different lids here we can try it out on, so let's turn this camera around and see what we can do. You can see I already got my hoses laid out, waiting to get this done so I can knock it out. But all right, there's your basic cap. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't know yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's making things a little easier. Decent. All right, let's check this other one. This other one has a little handle on it. Let's see what that one should be real easy. Yeah. Look at there. Oh yeah. No more bending over for this guy. All right. I do say though, I think I might want to bend the handle a little more. Didn't seem like it had as much control. Maybe give a little curve to the handle so when I grip it. But all in all, yeah, I think that'll work. All right. Well, we're back here in the shop, or tool room, as my wife calls it. So I've used it. I've used our little tool several times at work, and it's working out really well. And I went ahead and did like I said I was going to do. Put a little more curve to the handle, which it gives it a little more stability and control. I like it. I appreciate my buddy Mike. He he really came in with the back saver. One thing I do want to do, I think I'm gonna go get some grip tape from the sporting goods store or something, and wrap the handle of it, and I'll probably end up wrapping it pretty thick. Just my hands are big and it's only a half-inch diameter, just to give me a little more ease of grip and control on it. But all in all, it's worked out well. You know, um, yeah. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and all the comments and likes and follows and subscribes. Thank y'all very much. I'll see y'all on the next one.